We have 12 new vocabulary words coming at you from the JLPT N3 list. This is a writing study practice, so if I see a new kanji, I'll go over the kanji's meaning, the radicals that make it up, as well as its pronunciations. If I see a new word with old kanji, like shime, I'm gonna write it down 3 to 5 times, and yeah, just kind of get a sense for the kanji I know and a word I don't. If you need to look at any of my old lessons or lists, head on over to my Google Drive or my YouTube. Well, let's get started. Our first word is tensai. Ten on the left side is heaven or the skies. Sai on the right side is genius. So a tensai is a gift from heaven or a genius from heaven. Something that's natural in terms of your abilities at something. It doesn't have to mean smart genius. It can mean you're a genius at some kind of menial task too. Like he's a genius at organizing. He's a genius at engineering. It's it's compartmentable. Insight is a genius or a gift from above. It can also mean latent ability. Insight. Insight. Genius, prodigy, or number two is seigen. Sei on the left side is a rule or a system. Gen on the right side is a limit. So a systematic limit on something is a restriction, a restraint, a limitation, or a limit. Seigen is an enforced or systematic limit or something, or a restriction. Seigen. Restriction or limit. Seigen. Seigen. Number three is a Misa. It's just two katakana. Misa. Misa is a mistake, error, failure, a miss, or a myth. See, it's kind of taking two different things. One sense, it is a shortening of mistake, and in the other sense, it is a miss or a myth. Misa. Mistake. Number four is a resha, or a train or cart that is on tracks, rows, or files. So a train that a cart that follows tracks or files is a train or a railway train. Resha. Resha. Railway. Resha is train or a resha. Follows tracks. Down a resha. Number five is tango or simple words. Tango can either mean a word, a vocabulary for something, the words of something, tango, or it can also refer to a single character word like abura, which means oil, with one single kanji. Single character word or a word is a also referred words of one Number 6 is an easy one. It's just handsome. Handsome is handsome. It's taken straight from English. For katakana, handsome. Handsome is handsome. Handsome is handsome. 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 Number 7 is kaden ryo baiten. Kaden ryo hanten. Sumimasen. Excuse me. Kaden on the left side is home electronics or home electric. Ryo is a quantity or a measure. Han is to sell or selling, trading, and ten on the right side is a store. So it's a store that sells electronics in volume is what this measure means in the center. But for us that means an electronics retail store like Best Buy. In Japan they've got a few different brands and Best Buy is kind of not the only player in town. I mean, I guess that's true here too. We've got Circuit City which may or may not be bankrupt, but you get the idea. A kaden ryohanten is an electronics store. Kaden house electronics. Ryo volume. Kaden ryo han selling. Getting Kaden ryohanten is an electronic retail. Kaden ryohanten. Ryo Kaden ryohanten. Electronics retail store. Number 8 is Binsen. Bin on the left side for ease of use or convenient. And sen on the right side is our new kanji for paper, a label, a letter, or a composition. Radicals in this kanji are bamboo on the top, and underneath we have two halberds. Now I'm going to explain what these two halberds are doing. They're cutting the bamboo thinly so that you can mulch them up and make them into, you got it, paper. So this is bamboo cut several times by halberds into paper. Fuda or sen is paper. Bamboo over two rapidly moving halberds. I'm gonna have to look at how to do this. Yeah, it's exactly how I think, but you just gotta squish them all in there. Binsen is paper, stationery. Sen or fuda. Sen or fuda is the paper label or letter of that. Bin on the left side is Binsen. Writing paper or sen. Sen or fuda. Paper. Label, letter, or composition. Binsen no sen. My pen. Discernible. Binsen no sen. paper composition. Sen it's the convenient paper. Number 9 is a sports gym. A sports gym is a sports gym. Sports gym. Sports gym. Sports 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 gym. Number 10 is a shime. Shi on the left side is your last name. Me on the right side is your first name. So your first and last name is your shime, or your full name or identity. Shime. Full name or identity. Full name. Full name or this. Number 11 is a seihin, or a manufactured product. This is literally a manufactured good or a product. This is a literal translation. Seihin. Seihin. Manufactured product. Good. Manufactured. Seihin. And finally, number 12 is a negai, a desire, wish, request, prayer, petition, or application with our kanji for asking for something. Negai. You might recognize this word from anime, where if some character asks some other character for something, they'll onegai shimasu. Please do something for me. Negai is a desire, wish, request, or prayer. It's a desire request. It's more often used as a request, I'd say. Um, but it's probably up for discussion. Negai. Risk. Request. I'm just going to say it's request. And the second part of my study practice, after we're done writing, is we'll go back to the top and review everything. Make sure you've got your flashcards going so that you're learning new words every day. And make sure you review those flashcards with some frequency. I don't want to put rules on how many to do a day. I find that about 100 is fine, but you do you and figure out what works for you. First, we had a genius prodigy or a natural gift for something with his Tensai. Ten on the left for heaven, and Sai on the genius or natural given ability. Tensai is a natural gift. A restriction, restraint, limitation, or limit is a Seigen. Sei on the left side for a system or rule. again on the right, or a again. Restriction. A mistake, error, failure, miss so and so, or a myth is a Misa. Misa is a mistake. A train or a railway train is a densha, but it can also be called a resha. Retsu on the left side for file, B in file of rows. On the right side, part. Part that follows files is a train or railway train. Vocabulary or a single character word or word. Your Tango. Tango. Next we had handsome, which is just hansamu. I never write the. It's correct. There's always a. Hansamu is handsome. An electronics retail star is a Kaden Ryo Hanten. Kaden Ryo Hanten. Home. Electronic. In volume Ryo. Han for trade and sales. And store. Writing paper or stationery is your bean sen. That's right, bean sen or fuda. Bean on the left side for convenience, and sen on the bamboo that has been cut up many times. Two halberds. Sen. Paper, label, or composition. Writing paper is sen. A sports gym or a gymnasium is a sports sports gym is a sports gym. Your full name or your identity is your last name plus first name, or she a is your full name or identity. Manufactured goods or products are seihin. Manufactured on the right, on the left. Manufactured goods. It's seihin. A desire, wish, request, or petition was a negai. Desire, wish, negai. Thanks for watching today on this wonderful MLK Day. Be sure you take some time off and think about them. Thanks for watching. どうもありがとうございました。じゃあ、またな。